this and like break up. I don't know, like just like with everything and like just how stuff has been, you know, it's just like it's not sitting well with me, and I just feel like I just maybe want to take a break or like maybe just put a pause to this, slow down.
What do you mean? Like, I understand. Like,
I told you.
You said I wasn't going nowhere, so I understand what you're talking about.
What do you mean? What are you standing up for? Sit down.
Cause like I understand.
Calm down. No, for real.
Like I don't feel like we should break up at all.
I just feel like it's gonna, like, the little arguments are just gonna be more, and then it's gonna be tired for both of us.
Little arguments, I understand little arguments. What are you talking about?
The little arguments that we have, the little disagreements, and I just feel like I don't think you're ready for this.
That's stupid. Like, that don't make no sense.
I really don't think you're ready for this right now.
That don't make no sense. Who you talking to about this dumb stuff? Like, this stuff don't make no sense to me.
Why I have to talk to somebody? Like, I'm just talking.
Somebody feeding you some false information, like
I'm being honest with you. Like, I'm always gonna be honest with you, whether we're together or not.
Being honest, right?
Yeah.
So all the energy I put into you, now you trying to break up like that? Like,
listen to me. I feel like if I'm not in the right space of mind, we shouldn't continue on before one of us gets hurt. No, like, I just feel like I just want to make the right decision. I honestly feel like you're not ready for all of this. My lifestyle, everything I got going on, just me, you know, I'm not no typical female, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I just want to make sure that we're both happy, you know what I'm saying? We can still be friends.
I don't want to be friends. Like, we're not together. We shouldn't be friends. Like, why we gonna be friends for?
We're not enemies. Nobody did anybody dirty. Nobody cheated. Nobody did nothing. So what's the problem? Why we can't be friends?
We be associates.
No.
We be associates. I'm not being friends with you.
Okay, so why can't we be friends and then pick up?
I'm being associated with you.
But the timing just isn't right now.
I know. After this, we break up and come back 3 months later. I'm gonna be with somebody else. That don't make no sense.
Move on for some of that quick?
If you broke up with me for some little dumb ish, like, I'm not gonna stay with you. Like, come on, it don't make no sense.
I don't think we should break up permanently. I just feel like we should take a break.
This happens every single time you allow a woman to lead in your relationship. They will always lead it to the breakup island. And when they get there, they really don't know what they want anymore. If your woman is even suggesting a separation, just leave immediately.
A man who cannot be manipulated by sex intimidates a certain type of woman because she must now bring something of true value to the table. So it pisses off these women who think they could just pop up their bra or pull out their butt cheeks and think a man is going to be all over them. It's not going to work for him, sweetheart. He's checking you for your mindset. There's a lot of men who aren't thirsty like
Mother is grieving as her son is on the run, accused of killing her husband. Good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us here for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Newton County deputies say 41-year-old David Gay was shot and killed by his stepson in the family home last evening. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor just talked with the wife of the victim, who is also the mother of the suspect. A lot to take in for this woman. Angelique.
Good afternoon to you both. This Newton County mother is an emotional wreck. She clearly says she loves her husband, who was killed just last night, but tonight her plea is to her son, who is accused of murder and on the run. She says she wants him to turn himself in. Now, we just talked with her minutes ago. Take a listen.
Please turn yourself in. This is the ultimate breaking for me, and I cannot. I said I couldn't lose another child.
She said another child, a second one, 2 times. That means that she already lost one, and we ain't even got to worry about this one because this one is going into the system. But she said she can't lose another child back to back. Jesus Christ.
And I lost my husband.
Fitting every stereotype.
And now I really can't lose another child. David loved you. He loved me. He loved Kennedy, and he loved his family. He loved like you guys were his own. So if you see this, or if anybody sees this who has any information or who can contact Jaden, please let him know that I love him.
The question is, where is the real father of these children? You see, females like these will remove the biological father of their kids from their lives and then look for a simp mangina to replace the man. This is why I always tell you that if you choose to become a stepdad to children that ain't yours, you are only digging your own grave and just subjecting yourself to being used by a woman.
Now, Newton County deputies confirmed both Gay and Daniel lived in the same house together on Avery Drive in Covington. Deputies say Daniel opened fire on his stepfather last night, then fled the scene in his stepfather's Cadillac Escalade. Now, they found that Escalade at a nearby park, Denny Dobbs Park, but Daniel was nowhere to be found. Now, his mom...
Of course he was nowhere to be found because he was on a run at his girlfriend's house as harboring a fugitive.
I believe that the baby is mine because the baby was made while we were married. And you try to say that the baby isn't ours, I don't believe that. You know?
You need to believe it because
it's
she's
not
not
good.
yours.
No, don't start.
She looks
Don't
nothing
even
like
start.
you. Nothing
Because
at all.
look at the baby.
Look at her. She's white. She looks like me. She looks nothing like you.
You
You're
say
hearing
she looks
stories.
nothing
It's
like me?
irrelevant the
You
stories
say
that you're
she looks
hearing.
nothing like me? She looks
nothing like you.
How you gonna say that?
She
All
might.
she
She
got is
doesn't have
curly
to
hair.
look like me. She's mine. I had her.
The
She
only
looks like
thing
her dad.
is she's light. That's it.
Shouldn't her dad be your husband if you're in a marriage?
No, Your Honor. Because I
Your
told
Honor,
him I cheated on him.
She kicked me out, Your Honor.
I sure did.
She kicked me out
of my house.
2 months after the baby was born. Right after the
And
baby
now
was
you want to
born.
come when she's
And
2
then
years old and say that she's yours?
Let me ask you this. When she told you she was pregnant, what did she tell you?
When she told me that she was pregnant, she said that the baby was yours. Because when she got pregnant, it was on Valentine's Day. We were having consecutively in our 2-bedroom apartment. So you're talking about it didn't happen, but yet on Valentine's Day, you saying that you didn't sleep with me, but yes, you did. We were doing it all in the shower all the time. Keep it real. If you're going to tell the truth, tell it all the way.
And there was a
If you're gonna
6-week
tell the
period
truth,
after that.
tell it
That
all
was the
the way.
last time, was that not? And
No,
then
not
Danny
at
came
all.
in the picture. Yes, it was.
Not at all.
Because after that, I started living with
You
my mom.
didn't even meet Danny until 2 months.
When?
What is it, December?
Despicable things modern females do. Never get mixed up in this type of shenanigans, fellas.
To maintain you, or would you rather work for yourself?
I'm a traditional woman, so I want a man to maintain me. Modern woman shit. I don't know nothing about it.
I ain't gonna lie, you a stallion.
Thank you.
You got a boyfriend or what?
I live in Seattle, so it don't even matter.
I'll fly over there. You look, come on, hey, what's up?
Thank you.
Hey, let me get your number. Yeah.
Take it. Take it.
Guys, I saw a tweet that said every girl knows a guy who would do anything for her and he's not her boyfriend.
Men have more respect for yourself than that. If she knows you would do anything for her and she's not dating you, she has little respect for you and she's keeping you around as a plan B or to make her feel better when some douchebag breaks her heart.
And this is why I always question the legitimacy of male and female friendships. There are very few men out there who will be friends with a woman who they don't find attractive. And typically women will happily be friends with those guys so she can get emotional and sometimes financial support.
There are a lot of men out there who are miserable in their marriage, and a lot of women don't understand why. This woman explains some of it. Check it out. We'll come back and talk about it.
The top 3 ways that I emasculated my ex-husband were control, criticism, and comparison. I controlled everything. I controlled our business. Anytime he tried to lead or work with employees, it was never good enough, which just leads into criticism. I criticized everything he did. Nothing he could do was good enough. And I was always comparing me to him. I was expecting me to be him, and I didn't allow him to be the man that he was because it wasn't enough for me. Comparison and perfection were my standard, and it completely destroyed his confidence, his desire to lead, his desire to show up. It completely shut him down, and I played a big part in that. Now, he chose to be shut down and he chose to not stand up. However, I played a big role in that, in emasculating my husband and making him not show up. And then I complained that he didn't show up and that he was apathetic and didn't do anything.
Now, I know a lot of women might listen to that and don't really see a big deal, but for men, this is a huge deal. Women love to talk about how men are unhappy in these marriages. Well, this right here is probably top 3 as to why these men are unhappy. I did a video not too long ago talking about how men come to the strip clubs just to get some love and to be treated in a nice way, because when they go home, they don't get that. And now he's giving your kids college tuition to Mercedes because he's chasing after it. This is what is keeping strip clubs in in business. And for the women who don't understand, the comparisons, the criticism, and not being good enough, those things are the absolute worst for a man. If you're trying hard, you're doing the best you can to make the household work, to make her happy, and all you get is criticism and comparisons, who wants to be in that situation? And y'all don't even realize y'all do it. Nothing is good enough for some of you.